like to talk about one of my earliest experiences with porn, man. Porn is demonic, okay? It's demonic. Watching it, you open up doorways to yourself, doorways for demons. Okay, the people who star in those porn films, they are full of demons. All right, I don't care what anybody tells you. Don't let them tell you that it's fine. It's not. One of my first experience with pornography, I was a teenager, okay? And our parents had some porno tapes, okay? And they had them hid in one of their closets. My brother showed them to me. He said, "Hey, man, we got all these porno tapes. We watch one." And I got to be honest with you, dude, that blew my mind because that's the first time I actually got to see a lot of sexual things. I had never seen, I think to that point, I don't believe I'd seen a woman fully naked, okay? I didn't, some of those sexual positions, dudes bending the women over, different sexual positions, man. As a horny teenage boy, that excited me a great deal. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That excited me a great deal, man. You know how it is. If you're a teenager, you know with those hormones, you want to have sex. Maybe you can't make the most responsible decisions, but the desire to have sex is there. And a lot of people will say, that's lusting. But I mean, dude, sex is a part of it's a part of your body, man. We have a desire to have sex. Okay, that's not all. I know I hear religious people say, "Oh, it's lusting," and I think it's lusting if you go overboard with it, let it get out of control. But we have a sex drive. When you're a teenager, man, that kicks in. Okay, so porn was an easy way to deal with that. It was an easy way to knock the edge off. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, I could watch pornography, and I didn't have to worry about getting anybody pregnant. I didn't have to worry about talking to no girls or dealing with any of that. Nothing. I had to do any of that stuff. I could just go somewhere and whack off, and I enjoyed it. All right, let me tell you something though. When I first started watching that porn, I didn't really feel convicted about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, now I was a young dude who believed in God and read the Bible and all that stuff. And I pretty much figured what I was doing was wrong. I just didn't care. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. I just really didn't care because I enjoyed it. But when I first started doing it, man, I'd be at home sometimes and I would get almost like little panic attacks. Now, let me tell you this. Oh, you're just a teenage boy. You were scared. You were home by yourself. Let me tell you this, man. I'm not the type of guy who gets panic attacks. All right. I've had people put guns up to my head multiple times over the years. Multiple times. I've been robbed, all that good stuff. I don't get panic attacks. I really don't panic in those situations. Okay. Just like, I just, do whatever I can. I deal with it. So I would get panic attacks. Then it'd just be like the atmosphere of the house. I can't really explain it, man. It's like when you're living someplace and there's a sense of peace and home. In your home, there's like a peace there. There's a sense of peace there. You're in a household when nobody's arguing and fighting and killing each other or abusing you. There's a sense of peace there. When I started watching that pornography, sometimes that would not be there anymore. It'd almost be like something evil, like almost like you could sense evil, and it would really flare up when my relatives and stuff would go somewhere. Like sometimes they want to go to a movie or go someplace I didn't want to go to them. I stay home. Now I used to do that in the past before the pornography. There was no problem, but now, man, it would feel like something would be in that house with me, or someone would be watching me. I would get up and I would just leave sometimes. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you're just a teenage boy. You're just scared. Well, here's the thing. Okay. It gets worse. This is the first time in my life that I really had something physically touch me that was not there. The house we were living at was like one of those 2 flats. So there'd be stairs going down. Okay. I would get up sometimes and I'd be at the top floor. We had 2 bathrooms. For some reason, I preferred using the bathroom upstairs. I don't know why, but I'm going to use that bathroom. I kid you not. You ever had the sense that someone's standing next to you, looking at you? I would always feel like somebody was standing behind me, like a presence was there. I would turn around sometimes and I couldn't see anything. But it would be like a strong presence, just like one of your relatives or friends is behind you. you know they're there. You don't see them, but you feel it. I would feel that presence there. Then I go to walk down the stairs, and it's like I wouldn't hear anything, but I would feel someone. You would feel somebody rushing towards you, running up to you, and whatever that was would knock me down the stairs. Yes, someone would ram me in my back and hit me, and I would go flying down the stairs. Now, luckily, I would grab the banister that we had. Okay, it didn't happen just once. It happened 3 times. All right, it happened 3 times. Something knocked me down the stairs. And I got to the habit where if I went down those stairs, I would look behind me. If I felt something behind me, I would feel something behind me. And I'd look around and I wouldn't see anything. But the minute I went down those stairs, whatever it was, I would feel something start rushing up towards me. And boom, it would try and knock me down the stairs. All right. It's also happened to one of my relatives. One of my cousins came. Same thing happened to him. Something knocked him down the stairs. My cousin was also another person who was very much into pornography. Okay, because we would sit there sometimes and watch it with him. He liked pornography too. I'll tell you now, I know you're going to say, oh, there's a poltergeist. I really don't believe in the concept of poltergeist. And what do you mean? Let me explain. I don't think there's such a thing as poltergeist. I believe that those are actual demons. Okay, they're demons. All right, people call them poltergeists. I believe those are demons. All right, and it takes spirits or demons or whatever you want to call them, poltergeists. I'm calling them demons. That's what I believe. It's very difficult for them to move things or to move objects or to touch things or whatever. Okay, I think it's very difficult, and I think it takes a lot of power to do that. I believe that was a demon. All right, that was definitely a demon, and it came around because I was watching that pornography. That's when it started happening. Okay, I believe it was a demon in the house, and it was there before when one of my parents was watching the pornography. Maybe it was harassing this person. I don't know, but it was not harassing me. Okay. But I feel like once I started watching the pornography, I made an agreement. Okay. It was an agreement made that, hey, now I can interact with you. Now I can do this because you've opened a doorway. And watching pornography is a doorway. Okay. And I watched all type of pornography. I didn't care. It was all good. Okay. Don't watch that stuff, man. It's demonic. You will open yourself up to demonic attacks. And this is not the only thing that's happened to me over the years from watching pornography. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't actually stop watching after this. I stopped for a little while. Then I went back. And I got knocked down the stairs again. I stopped for a little while and went back again. Okay. And I believe, honestly, that this thing was back very intelligent. Okay. After a while of this keep it happening over and over and over again, I stopped watching it and it stopped doing it. And I felt like it stopped. It knew that, hey, okay, he's put together 2 and 2 that watching this pornography is why I'm doing this. Okay. I feel like it left me alone for a little while, for a long period of time. Okay. So I go back and start watching it again. Then I would start having nightmares. I had a number of nightmares, okay, watching that pornography. And I don't know, man. I'm telling you, stuff is demonic. You don't want to watch it. Even if it's a situation where the demon is not manifesting, okay? It's not manifesting in your dreams. It's not physically attacking you. It's there, okay? Pornography is full of demons. The people who acted it are full of demons, and the people who produce it are full of demons. Okay. Pornography is the mission statement is sin. Okay. Yeah, don't watch that stuff, man. Don't watch it. Don't involve yourself in sexual sins. Don't do sexual sins. Don't commit sexual sins, and don't watch sexual sins, because watching that stuff online is supporting sin. You explicitly supporting sin. There's no doubt about it.